morning students, welcome to today's class. So today we will continue with theorem 6.4. okay, so let us continue with theorem 6.4. so theorem 6.4. okay, so theorem 6.4. so what does the theorem say? Theorem says that if in two triangles students, if in two triangles sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of the other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal and hence the two triangles are similar. Okay, so let us see students. So the theorem is like this: prove that if in two triangles, sides of one triangle are proportional to that is in the same ratio of the sides of the other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal. And hence the two triangles are similar. Okay, so this is SSS, similarity. Okay, so students, prove that if in two triangles the sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of the other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal and hence the two triangles are similar. Okay, so that means suppose if two triangles are there, ABC and DEF. Okay, two triangles are there, ABC and DEF. So if it is given to us that if students, so just try to understand simply in simple language. Saying if AB by BE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by BF, then if the sides of one triangle, if the sides of this triangle ABC, are proportional to the sides of this triangle, then all the corresponding angles will be equal. That means angle A will be equal to angle B, angle B will be equal to angle E, and angle C will be equal to angle F. Okay, angle A will be equal to angle B, angle B will be equal to angle E, and angle C will be equal to angle F. And therefore, the two triangles ABC and DEF will be similar according to side. Understood? Why side? Because the ratio of the sides of this triangle and this triangle are proportional. After that, because the ratio of the sides are proportional, the angles became equal, and because the ratio of the sides are also proportional, the angles are also equal. The two triangles became similar, isn't it? So this is SSS similarity. Okay. So students, let us prove this. Okay, let us prove this. Let us consider two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF, such that AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. AC by DF. Okay. So we have to prove that angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. Also, angle ABC similar triangle DEF. So for proving this, we will need a construction, students. So join PQ. Okay. Now, students, in case of AB, I can write BP. And in case of AC, I can write BQ. Okay. So now you see, students, DE, I'm just reversing, both sides I'm reversing. Okay, DE by DB, DF by DQ. Okay, I'm just reversing on both sides. Now Thales theorem. Okay. So now by converse of Thales theorem, just see, by converse of Thales theorem, PQ is parallel to EF, isn't it? PQ is parallel to EF. So now in triangle DPQ and triangle DEF, friends, we have angle B is equal to angle B. This is common angle, and angle DPQ is equal to angle E. These are what? These are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Angle DQP is equal to angle F. These are also corresponding angles. So these two are corresponding angles. Okay, then therefore, so triangles are similar. Triangle DPQ is similar to triangle DEF according to angle. The two triangles are similar. Then you can easily write DP by DE is equal to PQ by EF. No? Corresponding sides of similar triangles. So in place of DP we can write DB by DE is equal to AB by DE is equal to PQ by EF by construction. So this is number 3. Also AP by DE is equal to BC by EF is given. Mark number 4. So friends, from 3 and 4 PQ by EF AB is equal to AB is equal to AB is equal to DP. AB is equal to DP. AC is equal to DQ. This is by construction, and BC is equal to PQ. BC is equal to PQ. This is from 5. From 5. Now, so therefore, from here I'm writing here, okay? So let's be much down here. Starting from here then. So therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ according to side. This is congruent, okay? Not similar, congruent. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle D, CPCT. Mark number 6 from A is equal to angle D, angle D is equal to angle DPQ, CPCT, multiple by 7, and angle C is equal to angle DQP, CPCT, market number 8. So from 1 to 6, 7, and 8. Angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. Therefore, triangle ABC, single triangle, DEF according to. Okay, students. So students, here we are given two triangles. So this is theorem 6.4, isn't it? This is theorem 6.4. Yes, this is 6. This is theorem 6.4. Okay, so theorem 6.4 was saying prove that, or simply as I did as a theorem, if in two triangles sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of the other triangle, if in two triangles the sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of the other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal, and hence the two triangles are similar. Okay, so that means if triangle ABC is given to you, triangle ABC is given to you, and triangle DEF is also given to you. Okay, so if it is given to you that AB by DE, if it is given to the given part, I have rubbed it. I have erased the given part a little bit because I needed a little bit more space. So okay, the given part in the first part of the video you will find it. Okay, so triangle ABC is there and triangle DEF is there. It is given to us that AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by BF. Okay, it is given to us that AB by D is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. Okay, so now we need to prove that all the corresponding angles are equal. That means we have to prove that angle A is equal to angle B, angle B is equal to angle A, and angle C is equal to angle F. For that we are doing construction. We cut DP is equal to AB. See here, DP is equal to AB and DQ is equal to AC, and we are joining PQ. Okay, so proof. So let us see this sum, students. So first, AB by DE, I am taking AB by DE is equal to AC by DF. I can write no? AB by DE is equal to AC by DF, that is given to us. Now students, in place of AB, can I write DP? So in place of AB I am writing DP. In place of AC, can I write DQ? Yes, in place of AC I am writing DQ. Now DP by DE is equal to DQ by DF. See, DP by DE is equal to DQ by DF. This is the thing. We don't need this. We actually need here is what we actually need is we need DP by PE is equal to DQ by QF. Okay, we need DP by PE, but we got DP by DE. So we need DP by DE. Okay, we need DP by PE. Okay, but we got DP by DE. So what will change? We'll change this DE and DF. Okay, we will try to change this DE and DF. So what we will do is on both sides we will reverse. So this side if I reverse, then I will get DE by DP. This side if I reverse, then I will get DF by DQ. On both sides I will do -1. On this side, left hand side also, on the right hand side also we will do -1. Okay, why we will do -1? We just see. Okay, so below this one is there. Below this one also 1 is there. DP and 1, I think will be what? DP. So DP will go how many times in DP? 1 times, 1 into DE. 1 will go how many times in DP? DP times, DP into 1. DQ will go how many times in DQ? 1 times, 1 into DF. 1 will go how many times in DQ? DQ times, DQ into 1. Now you see, DE minus DP. DE minus DP. What will we get? DE from DE, if we subtract DP, we will get P, no? So I am getting a P. From DF, if I subtract DQ, from DF students, if I subtract DQ, I will get QF. Again we will reverse. So DP by PE is equal to DQ by QF. DP by PE, see very carefully. DP by PE is equal to DQ by QF. That means what? That means DP by, if a line segment divides the two sides in the proportionally, then that line segment will be parallel to the third side, isn't it? Theorem 6.2, do you remember? So if DP by PE, see here, if DP by PE is equal to DQ by QF, then by converse of Thales theorem, what will we get? PQ parallel to EF. Okay, now in triangle DPQ, isn't it? Now in triangle DPQ and triangle DEF, we are taking triangles DPQ and triangle DEF. Okay, this is triangle. This is bigger one. See, DPQ and DEF. Okay, so what are the things that we have here? So angle D is equal to angle D. Angle D is in DPQ also. Angle G is in DPQ also. Angle D is in DEF also. So angle D is equal to angle D, common angle. After that, you see, I have angle DPQ, this angle. Angle DPQ, this angle is equal to angle DEF. These are what? Corresponding angles. After that, angle DQP is equal to angle DFE. These are what? Again, corresponding angles. So these two triangles are similar according to angle. According to angle, these two triangles are similar. If these two triangles are similar, then the ratio of the sides will be automatically equal. We got in theorem 6.3 that if all the angles of two triangles, if all the corresponding angles of two triangles are equal, then the ratio of their corresponding sides will also be equal. Do you remember? So if we already got that the two triangles are similar. So now you see, now we can easily write that DP by DE is equal to DQ by DF. Sorry, this is not what I mean. I will write DP by DE is equal to PQ by EF. You can write no? DP by DE is equal to PQ by EF. See very carefully. DP of the smaller triangle, DE of the bigger triangle. PQ of the smaller triangle and EF of the bigger triangle. Okay. DP of the smaller triangle and DP of the smaller triangle and DE of the bigger triangle. PQ of the smaller triangle and EF of the bigger triangle. So DP by DE is equal to PQ by EF, corresponding sides of similar triangles. Okay. So now you see, in place of DP, can I write AB? In place of DP, can I write AB? Obviously yes, by construction. Mark it number 3. So this is mark number 1 and this is mark number 2. Okay, and this is number 3. And now again, also already we have that AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. This is already we have from before only. From before only it is given to us, isn't it? AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. That is given to us. Mark it number 4. Now from 3 and 4 you see students. From 3 and 4 what do we have? AB by DE here also it is there and AB by DE here also it is there. AB by DE is there here also and AB by DE is here also. So PQ by EF will become equal to BC by EF, isn't it? AB by DE equal no? So PQ by EF will become equal to BC by EF. EF and EF is cancelled. So PQ is equal to BC. Mark it number 5. Now in triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. Okay, in triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. So just for showing these two triangles congruent, we need PQ is equal to BC. We needed to do all these things. Starting from here, we need to do all these things just to find PQ is equal to BC. That will be used now. You see, in triangle ABC and triangle DPQ, what are the things that we have? So AB is equal to DP. AB is equal to DP is by construction, isn't it? AB is equal to DP by construction. AC is equal to DQ. AC is equal to DQ again. AC is equal to DQ again by construction. And BC is equal to PQ. I can write here, isn't it? I can write no? BC is equal to PQ from number 5. BC is equal to PQ is from 5. So from here directly you come here. Therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ according to side. 3 sides of this triangle ABC and 3 sides of this triangle DPQ are equal. So therefore the two triangles are congruent according to side. If the two triangles are congruent, then all the corresponding angles. Now I am talking about congruence. Okay, see, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ, isn't it? So now if ABC and DPQ are congruent, then all their parts will be equal, isn't it? So I dot angle A is equal to angle B, angle A is equal to angle B. Then I dot angle B is equal to angle DPQ. Then I dot angle C is equal to angle DQP. All CPCT. Mark number 6, 7, and 8. So now you see from 1 and 2, what are the things that we have? Here angle A is equal to angle D. This is already we have. This is we need, isn't it? We need to prove angle A is equal to angle D. So in number 6 we already have it. But compare number 7 and number 1. This is number 7. Angle B is equal to DPQ, and here DPQ is equal to E. See, here this DPQ is equal to E, and here this DPQ is equal to B. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another, isn't it? So DPQ, angle DPQ is equal to E here, and angle DPQ is equal to B here. That means angle B is equal to angle E. Can I write? Angle A is equal to angle D is already from number 6, isn't it? And angle C here you see, angle C is equal to angle DQP, and DQP is equal to F here. Here you see in number 2. Angle DQP is equal to F. Angle DQP is equal to, DQP means this angle is equal to angle F. DQP is equal to F, and here we have DQP is equal to C. That means angle C is equal to angle F, isn't it? So angle A is equal to D we got, angle B is equal to angle E we got, and angle C is equal to angle F we got. Therefore, if the sides are also proportional, that is already with us. Now the angles are also equal. That means the two triangles will be similar according to side, isn't it? So practice these sums, note these things carefully and practice very nicely. Okay.